Good morning, chairpersons and all the panelists. Um, Today I'll be telling the prediction of rubella based on, just a minute, prediction of probability of rubella based on eye outcomes, that is a Porbio nomogram. So I have no financial disclosures. Rubella is an important infectious, vaccine preventable etiology of congenital defects with disabling and life threatening manifestations like miscarriages, congenital birth defects, and stillbirths. Rubella vaccination administered to pregnant women preconceptually helps in almost 100% prevention of transmission from mother to fetus. Lack of initiation of rubella vaccination in many developing countries makes it one of the leading causes of blindness, deafness, with an estimated incidence of 1 lakh children being born with congenital rubella syndrome in a year. CRS comprises of sensorineural hearing loss, brain damage, heart malformations, and ophthalmic features like cataract, glaucoma, retinopathy, microphthalmos, and microcornea. At the level of primary and secondary healthcare centers, where a large populations are routinely catered to, it is plausible that the rubella cases could be overlooked and the treatment not initiated. Though evaluation of ENT and heart malformations requires a trained physician, assessment of ocular signs is relatively easy, and signs like cataract are seen as a wide risk factor for rubella. Small cornea, and all these could be easily seen by an accredited social health worker or an ASHA worker, even using a torchlight. Hence, we plan to develop a prediction nomogram based on the data acquired from these multi-center surveillance sites to assess the probability of an infant being at risk for congenital rubella. The aim of the study was to develop a nomogram to assess the probability of an infant being at risk for rubella. This was a cross-sectional sentinel surveillance study conducted at 5 centers spanning pan-India and involved 1134 infants. The diagnosis of rubella was made using standard guidelines given by WHO. For construction of the prediction model, laboratory confirmed cases were grouped as at risk and the discarded cases into not at risk infants. The suspected CRS consisted of any of the following in an infant, that is structural heart defect, hearing impairment, eye signs, maternal history of rubella, and strong clinical suspicion. Clinically confirmed CRS had at least 2 clinical signs in group A and 1 in group B. Clinically compatible case was signs and symptoms of CRS, but a blood sample could not be obtained. Laboratory confirmed CRS was one of the conditions in group A, along with the detection of IgM antibody or sustained detectable IgG antibody as detected on 2 time points, 1 month apart, in the absence of history of administration of rubella vaccine. Congenital rubella infection was an infant with a positive rubella IgM test, but there was absence of any clinical sign from group A. Discarded cases were the negative serological test for rubella, irrespective of the clinical signs. So the results were the average median age of the suspected CRS infants was 3 months, and the median age of their mothers was 25.8 years. Out of the total infants, 7.3% died and 88% were alive. In our patients, congenital heart anomalies and eye anomalies were the most commonly detected abnormalities. A forest plot depicting the odds ratio along with 95% confidence interval was developed, and the final model showed that the odds of cataract, retinopathy, glaucoma, microcornea, and age of the infant at presentation are 3.1, 4.9, 2.7, 2.3, and 1.1 respectively for the at-risk infant, that is a laboratory confirmed infant, as compared to the not at-risk infant, that is a discarded case. So this was the Porbio nomogram, in which, according to this prediction model, let us take an example of a 6-month-old infant with cataract and retinopathy suggestive of rubella infection. The cataract would get a score of 35 and retinopathy would get a score of 50. And hence the total score according to the nomogram would be 85, which would predict a probability of having rubella as greater than 0.6. So bootstrapping for internal validation, that is calibration of the model, showed satisfactory results, and nomogram along with a web version was developed. So this was a nomogram. If the patient gets cataract and retinopathy, we add 35 points and 50 points, and then we get 85 points. That is here, these are the total points, and that is more than 0.6. So development of web server would help in the external validation of the model by pediatricians, ophthalmologists, ophthalmic assistants, and ophthalmic technicians. It could even help policymakers in making a decision. And this web server could be used in far-flung rural areas where sophisticated high-end equipment is unavailable. And to the best of our knowledge, no such nomogram has been designed to date. So to conclude, we created a prognostic and predictive nomogram using various ophthalmological clinical characteristics of a child with suspected rubella. If the probability of rubella diagnosis could be quantified, it would immensely help in enforcing more care to those infants with higher risk, which will subsequently help in follow-up visits. And the developed nomogram would have a wide community-based utilization and will help in prioritizing attention to high-risk children, thereby avoiding losses to follow-up. Thank you.
Patients, how many patients you saw rubella? I think it's quite rare these days to get rubella patients. How many did you see?
Sir, out of a total of 1134 infants, we took around 1064 infants. That is the laboratory confirmed cases and the discarded cases. So the laboratory confirmed cases were very few. They were around 20%. So rubella, they were the cases in which the IgM was positive in less than 6 months, or a sustained rise of IgG after 6 months, and that increasing titer was seen in 2 samples taken 1 month apart.
So this was a presumptive diagnosis in those which were negative on laboratory investigations. So the other cases were presumptive diagnosis, or they had something characteristic or pathognomonic of rubella to say that this is rubella.
So we took only the for the prediction development of the model, we took only the laboratory confirmed cases. So the laboratory confirmed cases had cataract or retinopathy or microphthalmos or microcornea.
Okay, so they were confirmed cases only.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So how many cases you saw? Rubella is not that common. Probably, how many cases you had? How many cases you have included in?
Yes, sir. Rubella. Yes, sir.
I'm saying how many how many cases you had? It's not a very common condition now.
Yes, sir. It is not a very common condition, but we had around 20% laboratory confirmed cases.
Okay. Very good, interesting study.